talk to you. I received information from some of the family that you and Eileen were possibly in a relationship or...
Look better. Feel better. Live longer.
Ladies and gentlemen.
The beauty.
Kind of told her she may live with you for a few days or a week or so, but if you could just kind of go before Monday, just kind of tell us how you guys know each other, how she ended up out there at your place, that kind of thing, and we'll kind of move from there.
She was a waiters at Triggers, and I knew her from in there, and I talked to her before and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then she told me, I don't know, it was like on Tuesday or Wednesday night, that she got kicked out and she needed a place to stay. That's the way he would stay at my place for a couple of days. I think it was Friday. She called me and she said, I won't be coming back. She says, we'll get back together, her and her boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And all I know is his first name's Sam. I don't know anything else about him.
Sure.
And so I didn't see her. And then she called me crying on that Saturday night. And she says, oh, we got into it tonight.
This is why you don't get involved with people like this. Do you understand what I'm saying? No good deed goes unpunished. He's trying to be like, I don't know if he's trying to make moves on her or what. Oh, yeah. He moves her in. I know I'm not coming back. I'm getting back with the ex-boyfriend. A day later, she calls crying. Who the fuck wants that shit in their life? Bro, stop. Hell no, bro. Bro, stop. Just wish people luck and move on. Okay? Just wish people, I wish you all the best. Take good care of yourself.
I come out with it.
Jesus Christ.
You gotta be gone, man, because I can't have this. I'm single. I don't want anything like this going on.
Two initial thoughts can be made upon hearing Mike's story. On one hand, it seems like Sam was back together with Eileen, so Sam would be a much stronger person of interest, as he'd likely been the last person to see her. On the other hand, Mike may have had a deep connection with Eileen, meaning if he learned...
Evil wife poisons husband to steal 37 mil. So you're gonna tell me? Wait, excuse me. Let me before we jump in, let me at least say this much. 37 million? That woman is with someone worth 37 million. Look at the shape. And then look at the. It's not adding up. It's not adding up. That's what I'm saying, bro. Was he getting an inheritance or something? That's what. Look at the shape of this woman. I mean, what is that? An apartment? Is that a house? Something's not. Now let's watch this. Something's not right here. Oh my God. What the? You know what? That's the only way that these people would have 37 million. That's what I'm saying. But my other question is this: how is that guy inheriting 37 million? So let's go. Lock in.
That's why we're moving. We're gonna bear all our bills off that we need.
Hey, if you're watching this on YouTube, like and subscribe, or something bad's gonna happen.
That's why we're moving. We're gonna bear all our bills off that we need to pay off, and then take a long vacation.
Take a deep breath in. And exhale. What do you feel? Feel the...
24 hours from this footage, Ina Backk husband, Steve Riley, was life-flighted to the hospital due to a sudden sickness that immobilized his body. Within an hour of being at the hospital,
Bro, you got 37 million coming your way, bro. You can't wait and plot and wait like a year, 6 months, 8 months. At least let the guy buy a Lambo or something. I mean, let the guy get a nice Rolex, maybe a nice Range Rover, possibly a Lambo. Come on, bro. Let him go on a vacation. Let him do something. Let him enjoy himself a little bit. And then you plot this down the road. You kill the guy the next day? You stupid bastard. We probably was like, wait, this shit's coming? She's telling you. That's probably what he thought. You said you saw the shape of her. She might have got that vibe. All I'm saying is, I'm not saying this will happen to every guy that's married. Obviously, I'm just saying that I'm sure there's some dudes who are not happy. If they had 37 million coming, they'd be out of there. They'd be out of there. I'm gonna throw some down. I'm gonna go I'm gonna go couples married 10 years. I'm going 10.
Okay.
Follow me. Follow the scenario what I'm about to drop. Couples married 10 years. Legitimate. You find out you're inheriting 20 million cash. What percentage do you think guys would fucking do if they had the funds? What percentage do you think? I have a number in my head. 63%. Well, listen, the divorce rate is roughly 50%. And of the 50 that are staying married, there's other reasons why they're staying. Some folks have said the number is as high as 75% that would actually split up. Interesting. You're going 63. The guy would bail. 63. Wow. Okay.
Pass away.
That's nice.
I thought everybody knew.
What the cop doesn't realize at this time is that Ina is a very good actor, and she knows far more about Steve's sickness than she leads on. You see, Steve was less than an hour away from cashing in a $37 million inheritance payment when he became fatally ill. And as the multi-week investigation would progress, detectives would quickly discover that Steve's death was due to poisoning. Someone had killed him, and everyone close to Steve all had dire needs to claim his newfound fortune by any means necessary.
It was like 20-something million. Best thing you can do is get on the plane and don't look back.
Everyone wants to know, so here it is.
20 days in her life.
I will move forward with purpose, and of course, with style.
I'm gonna tell you, this guy's good. This guy's good. Dr. Sanders is fantastic.
Police department. It's the police department. It's not Chilll.
This body cam was recorded the night before Steve Riley's death.
What?
Steve and Ina's drunken neighbor had been harassing them and other residents of the neighborhood. So Ina called 911 to de-escalate the situation. Makes this specific footage interesting is not the situation with their drunken neighbor, but rather what Ina would tell police after her $37 million inheritance fund that she's just hours away from cashing in.
Hi.
That was Chad?
Yeah.
Who was Chad?
Trying to kick in everybody's door.
Who was
He
the
was busted in my light and looked at him.
Who was your wife went out there?
My fiance went for a walk, pulled down.
Who's your fiance?
Riley.
Steve Riley? Okay. What's your name?
Ina.
Is your fiance hurt at all?
He got gash on his forehead.
You know, we just want to talk to him too, just to make sure he's all right. Dude flew all the way over there. That's good. So what actually happened tonight? What were they fighting over?
Chad was trying to kick in the door.
Just losing or
Just drunk. He does that.
where do you think your fiance was? Just give us that story.
Don't touch me, okay?
There's stuff every hand, like fresh out of the factory.
And what? All right? You want
Where are you going? Oh, come on. No, not this.
Weirdo.
to invent the fucking valve for the, I think it's a Mr. D's. I think it's a no. 37 million? I think it is a no. All right, let's go.
And if we're pay the rest of the child for I'm gonna take a long vacation.
Please, Dad, can we keep them?
It's perfect.
Is this coming out of Nice.
Okay, let's take them home.
Stop guessing and start knowing with Quicken.
My family, there were 7 of them. Then all the people between myself and $28 billion.
I should know it, It's like looking at a freaking mirror.
It sound crazy. You and I actually may be cousins.
What?
Who are you? I'm Backk.
Wonder who's next.
According to Ina, Steve is set to receive an inheritance from his late uncle tomorrow, which supposedly is enough money to turn their lives around completely. What police don't realize at this time is how enormous this inheritance sum really is. In 2016, Steve's friend had received a call from a man named Marcus Riley, who claimed to be Steve's long-lost uncle from Ireland. It explained that he finally wanted to get in touch with his nephew, Steve. After connecting with each other, Steve had learned he was in line to receive an inheritance upon his uncle's passing, which was a sum of over $17 million at the time. This was enough to permanently fix the financial struggles he and Ina had been dealing with. A couple of years later, 4 months prior to the footage you just watched, Steve would learn of his uncle's passing from a British lawyer who had contacted him. Additionally, he would learn that his $17 million inheritance had grown to over $30 million due to his uncle's successful investments over the years. That's why Ina cannot hold herself from boasting.
Dude, we gotta have a meeting with someone or something, bro. Yo, if anyone knows any investment firms, 17 mil 2016, and now 2023, 2024, he was 37? There's a crypto guy. Somebody help.
To the police. Tomorrow, they plan to meet with their lawyer to officially sign the documents and claim the $30 million inheritance fund. The two plan to take the money and live with Steve's long-lost family in Ireland, quote, living in the castles. In less than 24 hours, Ina will be rich. So as officers leave for the night, Ina would make one final statement about how her life was about to change forever.
If you want to step back inside, and then if Steve shows back up, we're going to try to look for him and get his side of the story as well. If Steve shows back up, if you just want to give us a call or have him give us a call, we'll talk to him then, okay?
Yeah, he's gonna stop by anyways, like I said.
Sounds good.
I've only been able to put like $5 on his fines, but at least it was something.
Okay, that sounds good.
What?
We're gonna pay it all off.
$5 on his what? What does that mean? What'd you say about $5?
Anyways, like I said.
Sounds good.
I've only been able to put like $5 on his fines, but at least it was something.
Okay, that sounds good.
Her ass is nice, not gonna lie. Let's go. How down bad are you, bro? How down bad are you, bro? If you look at it like just like this, that's a guy. Looks like a guy that has a vitamin deficiency. That looks like looks like someone lifts weights.
My name is Andy Reynolds. I'm a physical educator and I've been teaching for 35 years. Just knowing I'm going to retire and with the strong passion that's allowed me to do that for the growth of my community. I've donated about 30,000 pairs of shoes to students who need help, and I'm helping them just be kids.
You're always going to get criticism when you're trying to chase something great. I always want to be able to outwork anyone, everyone, regardless of what anyone says. Chilll is one of the most committed athletes I've ever been around. He's constantly working on his craft. He's always trying to find ways to get better in every aspect, or just finding some way to get a step ahead of my opponents.
Choosing State Farm is not settled. What's up, y'all? This is Chilll, and you're watching No Days Off presented by State Farm.
Being a running back,
My body's always taking hits. My workouts can be a variety of different things. It's really about recovery. So how can I get my body back right? I do so many different mobility and stretching techniques, foam rollers.
We're gonna pay it all at once.
Perfect, thank you.
Steve would return to his and Ina's apartment that night, and the two would patiently wait. To receive the funds was simple. At 2 p.m., the group would go to the airport to meet their lawyer, who was flying in with their inheritance paperwork. Ina and Steve would arrive at the airport alongside their two friends, Lily.
I'm walking right out of the house. Door open. I'm walking right the fuck out. I'll leave it. That's it. I'm leaving everything. I'm gonna get all new shit, new wardrobe, everything. Leave the door open, lights on. I'll leave the fucking, I'll leave the stove on. I don't give a fuck. 37 million? Bro. 37 million? Stop, bro. Stop. Like fucking Kane from Kung Fu. I'll fucking walk the earth and never see me again. Oh my god.
Wes was patiently waiting. However, while they were waiting for the lawyer's arrival, Steve would become extremely sick.
What they do is they put the antifreeze in soda. And what happens is the antifreeze has this little sweetness to it. So they mix it with the soda. They drink it like a Pepsi or something. They drink it, it gets into their system and it's undetectable. The antifreeze has like a sweetness to it. A lot of people have died from it. Put it right in the soda. It's fucked up. But it's like anyone who would poison someone with that, like, you understand that they're gonna do a test on the person and see that that's how they died. I mean, are you fucking stupid? Maybe not. I don't know. You're taking a shot. I don't know. What shot are you taking? You're taking a shot. Maybe you're gonna see there's antifreeze in the system. Maybe they're not testing for that. I don't know, bro. Maybe they're not testing for that. I don't know what to tell you. But I do know because I've watched these crime shows. By the way, that clip of you and I talking about Mom taking me on the cruise, and that she watches all these murder shows. Yeah. I watch these murder shows with her. These women are poisoning their husbands with fucking antifreeze and they're putting it in a Pepsi or a Coke. Okay?
He would claim feeling drunk, even throwing up in the airport bathrooms. His heart rate was rapidly increasing, and his condition worsened to the point where Wes decided to take him home to help him treat his sickness. Ina would wait at the airport for the lawyer to arrive. However, he would never show up. And after a couple of hours with no lawyer, no money, and a sick fiancé, she would return home as well.
It's so hard to describe just the true, genuine gratitude that I have for GCU.
Everyone believed that Steve had suffered from a heat stroke as a result of working on his truck for hours that morning. But Steve's symptoms were far more fatal than the heat stroke.
I'm about to inherit $37 million, and I'm working on my truck. I'm about to inherit what the fuck? Excuse me. I'm about to inherit $37 million. I'm working on my truck. I'm going to the fucking Mercedes dealership. That's where I'm motherfucking going. That's where my ass is going. Because I got $37 million coming. I'm picking out, bro, you're working on your truck? What?
Strokes he had received in the past, even experiencing fatal signs of kidney failure throughout the night. And in the morning, Steve would become completely unresponsive, forcing Ina to call 911.
What? My husband's really sick. He got heat stroke yesterday, and now he's not waking up. And come on, wake up. What's the phone number you're calling from? I don't have a phone number.
Bro, what did I just hear, bro? Can you allow the guy to at least sign the documentation? Can I sign the documentation? Can I get a fucking cheeseburger? And can I walk over here and maybe buy a watch? Can I do something? You're poisoning the guy before he signs the documentation? Wait, bro. What? The lawyer never showed up. What are you talking about? The lawyer never showed up. What do you mean the lawyer never showed up? The lawyer to sign the papers never showed up. Is this a fucking scam? Did this guy die for no reason? Of course it's a scam. Nobody from Ireland is swooping in. What is this? Nobody's swooping in from a long lost uncle in Ireland gives you 37 million. What the fuck is that bullshit? What the fuck is that bullshit? Everybody's got the long lost uncle. How'd you not know about this guy before? And why weren't you in Ireland kicking it with this guy in a club with fucking bottle service? Because that's what I'd be doing, motherfucker. I got a millionaire uncle in Europe. I'm not gonna go hang out with that fucking guy. Yes or no? You'd be on a fucking plane somewhere in the French Riviera in a tuxedo like James Bond. Okay? Sipping Cristal with your fucking millionaire uncle. Oh, I don't know who this guy is. Bro, stop with this bullshit. Let's go.
It's a phone that never got finished getting set up. Come on, babe. I've been trying everything. Ice, water.
Okay, but he is breathing?
Yes. He's snoring. He won't talk to me anymore. He won't look at me. He won't open his eyes.
Okay, I've got help on the way. Just keep an eye on his breathing. If anything changes with his breathing, call me immediately.
Hello? Yeah.
It's Officer Sullivan, Minot PD.
Inside the home, officers would find Steve fully unresponsive. They would drag him out of the house through piles of trashy film.
What the fuck? Yo, bro.
Unresponsive. They would drag.
What is this fucking hoarder shit, bro? Jesus Christ on a cross.
Look at their fucking house, bro.
Got a box of baking soda on the table? Bro, I gotta be very honest with everybody here. I gotta tell you, and we've discussed this, I'm a fucking anti-hoarder. Dude, a couple times a year, I get a fucking dumpster. I throw everything out. Dude, I'm telling you right now, I've thrown out things that I wanted to keep. I know. Fuck. Let me say this. I could live a minimalist lifestyle. I can't live in a tiny house, though. I want to live in a nice house, but I don't want to have crap all over the place.
Joe,
I don't understand this fuck. This is disgusting, man. What is that red thing? Is that a fire extinguisher or no? Oh, no. Is that a vacuum cleaner? You got all these vacuum cleaners and nobody's vacuuming anything. I count 3 vacuum cleaners in this photo, and nobody's cleaned up a goddamn thing.
Quickly, he was rushed to the nearest hospital, but with his condition so poor, he would be flown to the St. Alexis Hospital to undergo more professional treatment.
I got in!
Oh my God.
Wow, this is actually happening. Tuition, housing. All right, Quicken. Will I have to change my retirement plans?
Stop guessing and start knowing with Quicken.
What's for dinner?
How'd I let dinner sneak up on me?
It happens.
Well, after work, it's pickup.
But before we get to that, I want to help you protect yourself and your family. Serve to yourself, and it might even help me information you might want to officers that Steve had. After Steve was flown to the hospital, Ina would explain to the officers that Steve had gotten a heat stroke, which caused his illness. The officers had no reason not to believe her story, so they would comfort her throughout the day as Steve was being treated. Unfortunately, Steve would never again regain consciousness. This is Billy Burkhead, Steve and Ina's neighbor, and he was with Steve and Ina the entire day of his sudden sickness. even working on the truck with Steve and traveling with him to the airport. Billy simply refused to believe that Steve's death was caused by heat stroke, especially since Steve seemed perfectly fine all day until they reached the airport. Instead, Billy suspected something far more sinister and wanted to share his theory with the detectives. So, the day after Steve's death, Billy would call officers back to apartment 912A to detail his side of the story.
We think she poisoned me. Oh, I'm almost sure she poisoned me.
So what's your plan right now?
We're making sure nothing goes. Because you know what, as they go to jail as they die.
How long are you gonna stay here?
Stay here until the sun gets here.
When's the sun? Yeah,
I told you.
He's dead. And he was poisoned.
Billy's explanation for Steve's death is, well, horrifying. If Ina truly did poison Steve, then his
Bro, she put the fucking antifreeze in a Mountain Dew. So it's the same color. He's drinking it. And by the time you ingest that shit, you don't even know. It's in your body. You're done, bro. You know what I heard about years ago? And Mountain Dew is like, kind of tastes like, right, psychotic anyway. Right. You know what I heard about years ago? And you can Google this. It's happened on more than one occasion. If these women, they ground up glass and put it in the food of the husband. They make the glass like almost like a powder, and they put it in the food, and the husband eats it, and it rips up his insides, and a guy like just dies, and they really can't come up with a cause. Okay. Oh, if something happens to a man or a woman, first person you look at is their spouse or their significant other. Because let's be honest, who wants you dead more than your wife or your girlfriend? Let's be honest. Who wants you fucking dead more than that person? I don't know what the fuck that means. What do you mean? Okay.
and would add up far more than the idea of him having a heat stroke. However, why would Ina want to poison her husband if they were about to live such a good life? Well, Billy seems to have the exact answer to that question.
The other day, she threw all the stuff out on the yard.
From his house?
He come out, he was holding his head down. And then we were supposed to go up to the airport and meet this guy because he's supposed to get quite a bit of money. Come back, we had to help him out of the car, had to help him in the house. Everything was fine until he come home. And then the next morning, she's throwing all this stuff out. She was supposed to call the ambulance. She never called the ambulance.
Billy thinks that Ina was secretly planning to split with Steve after the inheritance was received, even going so far as to throw his belongings out of the house after they returned from the airport. Even worse is that Ina lied about getting help for Steve after they returned from the airport, pretending to take him to get treated, when in reality, they never left the house. Unfortunately, Ina overheard all of this talk and decided to give Billy a piece of her own mind.
I'm taking off. I'm not working. Damn,
Hey, Sarah. Hey, Sarah.
I need to take a picture.
Picture of what?
Nothing. Here, let's try.
How you sit on your
Steve collapsed yesterday. Went to the hospital. Found out it was poison.
How'd you find that out?
Talk with Toby. I'm just telling his son, don't ever stop after. They're nasty people. They're nasty.
Ina coincidentally seemed to put the blame on the neighbors, calling them evil people. It's become more clear that Steve's death was far.
What do you mean the doctor? What do you mean the doctor? What doctor? Where? In the emergency room? What? Like the guy's getting treated? What do you mean the doctor? Who? What doctor? Where? What's his name? She knows he was poisoned because she fucking poisoned him.
More sinister than officers had first expected. Officers now had a potential homicide case to investigate. But as they went to leave, one officer accidentally broke the news to Ina that her fiancé had passed away.
Why can't these people put fucking shoes on? Look at this, look where they are. It's all kinds of concrete and shit everywhere. The inside the house, God forbid, it looks like it's like a fucking petri dish. You'll get some sort of fungal disease. Why are these people walking around with bare feet? That's fucking disgusting, man. You follow what I'm saying or no?
This is just filth.
Why you what?
This is just pure filth.
Put on some slides or something. Put on a pair of fucking shoes, lady.
I thought everybody knew.
So what does she think? She's gonna inherit the money? Is that what she's thinking? I whacked him the fuck out. Now I'm gonna get the tag? I whacked him out?
You're sitting at a red light, then bam, someone slams in the back of your car. Your head and neck are hurting, your heart's racing, rear-end crashes may seem cut and dry, but they can still derail your life. Here's exactly what to do to protect your health and your claim. As soon as the accident happens, pull over safely and call 911. Even if there's minimal damage, having a police report will help you later. Exchange information with the other driver, but be very careful what you say. Avoid admitting fault or saying, I'm okay. You might not feel any pain right then and there, but you might later. Take photos, license plates, driver's license, auto insurance cards, damage to both vehicles, road signs, skid marks. Remember, the stronger your documentation, the stronger your case. If possible, look for witnesses and get their contact information. Independent witness statements are gold in rear-end cases. Rear-end crashes often lead to soft tissue injuries. You might feel sore the next day, or you might not until weeks later. Either way, get checked out. Even if you think you're fine, keep records of your symptoms, your doctor visits, and the medications you've been prescribed. Follow your doctor's treatment plan. This will show the insurance company that you're serious about your case, and it will help build your case. Texas is an at-fault state, which means when the other driver is found liable, their insurance is responsible to pay your damages. Just because it was a rear ender, don't assume they'll accept blame. They might argue that you stopped suddenly or you somehow contributed to the accident. A good attorney can gather dash cam footage, expert testimony, or black box data to prove fault and help you maximize your claim. We're here to make sure you're not dealing with any of this alone, and that you get every dollar you deserve. And if you want to know why you shouldn't delay medical treatment after you've been in a car crash, see this video here.
They said they had a flexible culture. Turns out they meant cat flexible, clingy, demanding, always invading your personal space. Next time, search Glassdoor for jobs that fit your vibe, so you can land in the right spot.
Ina's reaction to her husband's passing is one of the strangest I've ever seen. She starts bawling her eyes out, then suddenly jumps right back to her normal self, as if she hadn't even heard the terrible news to begin with. It's becoming more and more clear that something is not adding up. Billy was not the only person to initially put the blame on Ina. In fact, he was only one of many who would come forward with their concerns. In fact, Billy's wife, Lynn, had stated that Ina had made horrifying statements in the past, alluding that if she was to ever kill her partner, she would poison him using an antifreeze. To add to the pile of already incriminating information, Steve would be tested for ethylene glycol in his bloodstream, a key ingredient in antifreeze. To nobody's surprise, the results showed toxic levels of ethylene glycol in his system.
Jesus Christ!
This information would serve as the catalyst for initiating a formal homicide investigation into the death of Steve Riley. Following the commencement of the investigation, a series of intensive interrogations would be conducted with all parties connected to the incident, including Ina, to ultimately solve Steve's murder. However, before that, Ina would launch a plan of her own. It must have been made apparent to her that she was in hot water, as the day after this encounter with the police, she would call them back to apartment 912A to explain theories of her own.
Hi. Okay, what's going on?
I don't know. He keeps trying to make it Steve's truck.
Where's the truck at?
In the garage.
Is this the paperwork on it?
No. This is property that Steve was buying after his inheritance got here. I think he left it to his son, but I had to Google where to go to get his inheritance switched over to the people he left it to. I don't know. The day he was supposed to meet his lawyer, apparently, I thought it was he's food. Apparently he was poisoned. I'm finding out. With anthrax.
All right.
And I don't know how to get a hold of the guy in London with his inheritance. He should be here in town. Never showed up at the airport. Yeah. Trying to figure out why.
Ina seems to conspire to the idea that Steve may have drank the antifreeze himself, or that someone may have poisoned him. However, despite all the suspicion being thrown her way, she can only stay on track for minutes before going back on tangents about her inheritance fund. It was clear at this point that somebody had poisoned Steve. The idea of this being self-inflicted was unlikely, as Steve had a life-changing amount of money waiting for him, and would have had to drink the antifreeze just hours before going to claim the cash.
I don't get why.
Clearly, Ina can be made out as the lead suspect due to the amount of fingers being pointed her way. But the other potential suspects should not be ruled out either. With this in mind, officers would bring their first suspect in for questioning.
Okay. Where's the guy, though? What guy? What do you mean? The guy, the fucking, the attorney. Where is he? Bro, it's a scam. I thought we just talked about this. I know, but now I'm like, she's bringing this guy up again. What scam? Oh my God!
Rebecca,
I don't even know how this
Rebecca
scam
was
works.
another
Like, yo,
neighbor
Chad,
of
like,
mine.
how would this scam work? Like, what would even be the reason? When you say scam, like, you're gonna try to get something from me because I'm inheriting money. Like, I don't get it, man. Fake email, like, no, but I don't understand when you say scam. Like, so how are you scamming me? If you're saying it's a fake thing, not even a scam, it's a lie. No one's just randomly lying. There's got to be a scam involved. They send him money to collect the $37 million. Oh, like they're probably like, oh yeah, here, do this, and then you'll get it. Social Security, to get socials. Think about it. You just got to get a bunch of dumb people. I know, but these people aren't worth shit. They're broke. They live in a fucking trailer park. They live in a hovel. Why are you going after these people? Oh, it goes after everyone. So and then they use their social security. Okay, all right, let's go. Let's see what happens. All right,
And
all right.
Steves, who was very involved with the entire case so far, pitching her opinion to police whenever she could. Rebecca was brought in primarily to add to the pile of evidence to confront Ina with later. But as the interview would continue, strange red flags would arise from Rebecca's odd personality.
Isn't that a true percentage? What the fuck is wrong?
My mom and I got that text before. It says you have an immediate family that lived in said country, and your family member on file to collect the money. Then when you said the bank and shit, they wiped it clean. Okay. Can't do this. Probably got to send your bank info, you know. And now these people, if you believe them on the email, they got your name, address, social, bank info. They got everything. I guess what I'm thinking is this, man. Like, I know who my family is. And let's just say hypothetically, some long lost uncle in Italy. Like, I wouldn't buy that. I'm like, I don't even know who this fucking guy is. And you better believe my ass. If you're telling me all this money, I'm getting on a fucking plane. I'm gonna go to fucking Palermo or Milan or wherever the fuck, and sit down with this character and be like, "What's the story?" You follow what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Oh, you got a long lost uncle. Well, guess what I'm doing? I'm getting on a plane. You're telling me I'm inheriting $40 million? Nah. I'm gonna meet with people. I'm going over there before I give you a lick of information. I'm heading over. I'm meeting you. I'm heading to the old country. I'm gonna bring a couple of guys with me too. By the way, just to let you know, I'm bringing a couple of guys with me just in case there's a problem. And I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna find out what's what. Like I said, I'm inheriting $40 million. I'm going to fucking Naples. Like, okay, well, let's. But that's what they do. They target people that have no money. Oh, that's like fair. Whatever. But I mean, if I have no money, what are you trying to get from me? And if I'm broke, this is what I don't get, bro. Steal identities? I don't know. All right.
Yesterday, God works in mysterious ways. She was arrested, released. She said, this is, the demons that are in her, the spirits that follow her, was able to change her butt cheeks. So maybe they'll stop following her now, she said.
Well, hopefully she makes how she needs.
I pray she does.
Starting off a homicide interview explaining how demons left your daughter's butt is an interesting way of proving your innocence. But the detective isn't here to judge, rather, here to get to the bottom of it. So he'll ignore these strange remarks.
I'm a nosy neighbor.
That's good. I like it.
Well, I know what cars belong, what cars don't, who lives in my neighborhood, who doesn't,
Yeah.
so yes.
That's good. We're investigating Steve's passing just because it sounds like.
Yeah, I get all I know, whatever I know.
How long have Steve and Nina lived there that you know of?
Approximately 2 years.
How was their relationship that you know?
The first year was, Steve was looking great, doing great. The past year, I don't know if she suffers from mental illness at times, but her mental state went downhill the past year. When you lose weight, when you're not acting right, shady stuff going on, you're not working, yes, he was, and it got worse the past couple months.
It seems as
You can tell Los thinks he has a future ahead of him.
Nigga, I'm a guy, so I ain't finna do this
What?
shit with y'all.
That's magnificent. How is that magnificent?
I ain't gonna lie. Yo, that's what it was. That shit, that's they do that shit. But then, next time, niggas have some little conflict like that, and niggas getting like ones in like that, and nigga ass try to jump, and nigga ass hit that little sneak shit again, and try any of that sneak shit, I ain't gonna lie, niggas is jumping it, cause that shit pussy, I ain't gonna lie. Niggas gotta stop that shit. Niggas know they want that shit pussy as fuck. Like on some real shit. The niggas try any of that jump shit, and the niggas getting it ones in, and them niggas try to sneak a nigga. I ain't gonna lie, niggas gonna line up and get that in, cause niggas is tweaking the fuck out. Doing that sneak shit, that shit pussy.
It just is. I mean, it's not just your run-of-the-mill stupid shit. It's creative.
Take a deep breath in and exhale. What do you feel? Feel this moment.
Thought was given to it.
Nigga, I'm a guy, so I ain't finna do this shit with y'all.
So Steve's life wasn't as straightforward as initially thought, having drug issues, weight loss, and possibly depression. Whether or not Ina was a large contributor to these deteriorating issues is something they will soon learn, as this interview would become a pivotal piece of evidence, laying the groundwork to dismantle her defense entirely during the interrogation.
And it got worse the past couple months.
You think? Like that thing?
Probably, yes.
What do you?
Oh, definitely meth.
Okay.
And alcohol use too.
Okay.
Yes.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Alcohol? Okay. So Steve had mentioned before, like in the past, about getting money.
Yes.
How many, like?
2 million.
The amount Steve had planned to receive was something he kept very secret, often lying to people like Rebecca on how much he was actually getting. As we'll soon find out, this number was much, much larger than 2 million.
When his uncle passed away, yes. First, he said he was gonna leave it to Ina, and then they were fighting. And a couple months later, he said he went back and changed the will. He told me, he's like, don't tell Ina, but I changed it.
This statement from Rebecca would explain what Ina was talking about last time she spoke to police, and how she was trying to switch the will over from Steve's son to herself. If Ina discovered his plan, it would have given her a strong incentive to do whatever it took to change the will back in her favor, possibly by any means necessary.
Because it started 5 months and he told me, yeah, I got a will, I'm leaving everything to Ina if something happens. And then it seemed like 2 months after that, he's like, yeah, you get Milton. Because she's a bitch. She's a bitch. So, yeah.
Probably started saying that shit to her around the house. They get into a fight, you're not getting shit. And then she was like, fuck, I'm just gonna kill you. You're not gonna get shit either then. I don't even think she thought she was gonna get the money. She just was like, fuck you, you're not getting it then. Jesus Christ. She's psychotic.
That's how yeah.
Was he ever talking about leaving Ina?
Yes.
Okay.
You know, I'm gonna get this money and leave her. Get
Yeah,
me
I'm
a
a
place,
gangster. I
go back to
feel
California.
Okay.
I met her son once.
Oh, okay, first time you
No, I'm sorry, his son. His son. Well,
It's okay.
he flew in. He came up to my apartment. But as he's leaving, she came up, knocked on my door.
Really?
When he was
Yeah, to get him. I think she was nervous. It was like she was scared. He was up there. And then she's like, I just want to let you know.
So I got a fucking ad, chat.
Everyone wants to know.
I found the will paper.
So she said in front of you that she found a little thing?
Yes. Yep.
Ina clearly had become obsessed with the idea that she was about to live the life of her dreams with Steve's inheritance. But after rumors of Steve leaving her, it seems Ina became terrified that she might not receive the funds and would be stuck with her depressive living conditions. It's now become obvious how these events and Steve's strange death could be correlated to one another.
Oh, what's this guy called? Dr. what? Dr. Insanity. This guy's great. This guy's great. He puts together a good video. They're fantastic. I mean, I can't tell you how many people, let me just tell you this. He puts together a good video. How many people watch us reacting to this shit and is like, dude, I was dying watching you. I go, bro, seriously. We need a funny video after this, though. So, chat, if you have something. Funny? Yeah, but when you say a dating video, something, no. What's our guy? Nut? Like a nut. Someone sent in a nut suggestion. 50 girls rank 5 guys by attractiveness. I don't know. What do you think about that? I don't know, dude. I think that's too, like, it's too easy to just fucking rip people apart. You know what I mean? Yeah, you could always. What about the popping balloons videos? What does that mean? Like, there's like lines up, a new person comes in, and let's say it's like, I don't like them. And then you pop them in and you don't want them. I hate those. I've seen them, I don't like them. I'm gonna be honest. You're asking me a question, I don't like them. But I've never watched one, though. Have you watched one? Every one of these people are fucking butt ugly. They're all fucking terrible looking. And they're sitting there in judgment of other people. Every one of these women are fat, by the way, too. They're all fat. I love this. This cracks me up. They're all fat. Oh no, I'm voluptuous. No, honey, you got a fat ass, you got a fat belly, and you're fat. So can we stop at this nonsense? There's a difference. Fat and fit. These chicks. There's a difference, bro. These chicks are running around. There's not a difference. These chicks are running around with fat asses, and they're going, "Oh no, honey, you got a fat ass. You're a fat slob. That's it. Are you either you're fit or you're not? That's it. That's not true. What are you fucking talking about? So it's either you're fit or you're a fat slob? Let's discuss this. That's just inherently wrong. I want your definition and go, oh, this chick is fit. Bro, there are girls who have a little extra meat on them. Yeah. Meaning, thickness, ass, thigh, whatever. Well, I want to see. They're not fat. I want to see the definition. You would not be like, that's a fat girl. That's fine. But you would say it's a skinny girl. Point that person out, and I'll say, oh, yeah, that person is thick, they're attractive. Most of the time, they're just fat asses. You see what happens? He's somehow, now I'm going to be pulling up thick girls. This is what you wanted the whole time. What are you talking about? Oh, yeah, then prove it, bro. Yeah, show me the thick ones. You horny fuck. The hell's your problem?
What the fuck?
Yep, that's our statement.
Like, what is y'all niggas talking about?
You're welcome.
Niggas be talking about fucking
Over
anything.
40 minutes of completely false information Rebecca gave to detectives, which certainly doesn't add to her authenticity. In order to further confirm the accuracy of these claims, 2 more reliable sources would be brought in the following day. Steve's son.
Let me ask you a question. By the way, everyone in the entire family has one of these. Yeah. I don't like them. They creep me out, and it's weird. I know. But sometimes, especially when it gets warm. I'm going to ask you a question. I want you to give me an honest answer. Go ahead. This is Steve's son, whatever his name is. I don't know. You're going down to a police station to answer questions regarding your father's death. Okay? I'm going down to the police station. I'm going to have a conversation with detectives.
Thank you, chap. That buzzing is annoying as fuck.
Why are you wearing headphones? Yeah, it's kind of like you're just like, oh yeah, what's going? Like you just stopped by. Like this is like an important thing. Why would you be wearing headphones? I'm sorry. I notice these things and it just fucking bothers me. Hey man, I'm going in there. I'm going to talk to these people. Let me take the headphones off so I look like I'm semi-serious about the fact that my father passed away. Let's look at this. So, mods, this is the shit that you allow in my chat. A guy can just come in here and just spam the chat. Spam. This is spam. This is what you allow, bro. What? Mods. Oh, now they banned him. Because I had to say something. Mods. Why do I gotta say it? Mods. Mods, what are you doing, man? It's a bad look, bro. I gotta figure this out. I mean, let's be perfectly honest. It's a bad look. Maybe somebody gets away with 2, 3, 4 times. The guy's been spamming. It's like pay attention, man. And the problem is nobody has no one can really focus anymore. Everybody's got fucking TikTok fucking brain. That's a thing. You got TikTok brain. Nobody can focus. You got the attention span of a dead moth. Okay? Pay attention to what's going on. You're probably looking at Pornhub on your phone. I get it. But like, dude, give it a break, man. Jesus Christ. We're gonna figure this out. All right, here we go.
Ryan.
Nigga got me dead as fuck, chat.
If anyone would be able to give proper insight into Steve's life, it would be these 2, as they were by far the closest people to Steve.
We're sticky.
Damn. My bad, child. I was buying some.
He was talking
I wanted to buy that.
how he was getting a large sum of money, and he kind of just wanted to leave her because she didn't really have a job and was like reaching out to him.
Did Steve ever talk about leaving?
All the time, every day. She talked about poisoning Steve and me because we're always together, and she didn't like that. And I don't know how much it was. It's supposed to be. It's way up there in the money. It was like 20-something million. Best thing you can do is get on the plane and don't don't look bad.
Yeah.
That's the best
You know
thing.
what? No, honestly, though, you're right, though, man. Who's buying that some long lost uncle from Europe is all going to swoop in and give you like 40 million? Who's buying that shit? Who's buying that? These people are like, they live in like a trailer. They're working on trucks. They're hoarders. And all of a sudden, someone's coming along from Europe and giving you 40 million? Bro, stop.
And you can do.
Stop.
There's another thing, guys. If you ever get an email and you think it's from your bank,
Nobody's giving you shit, bro. I got news for you. Nobody's giving you shit. You're gonna have to work the rest of your life like a miserable fucking dog. I got news for you. That's a fact of the matter. Sorry to break it to you.
I was gonna say this. If you get an email
Wow.
chat,
What, I'm wrong?
I'm saying like if you invest properly. If you get an email, check who sent the email. Okay, check it. I got an email today. I thought it was from Apple. It was fake. I got an email the other day. Oh, it looks like it's from the bank. It's fake. People send out scammed fake emails, and they don't look to actually see the exact email that sent it. It just shows like, oh, it's from Wells Fargo or
Dude,
whatever.
respond to nothing. Delete everything.
Yeah.
That's my one little bit of advice. That's how I open nothing. I respond to nothing.
And they look real.
I delete everything.
PayPal, like
Because I'm telling you right now, if something's official, you're gonna get a letter to the house if it's official. You're gonna get a letter to the house if it's official, and you can look at that shit. People are sending you text messages, emails. Nah, fuck that.
Almost every piece of information the detectives receive leads straight to Ina as the killer. It also makes sense why Ina hated Billy and Steve's son so much, as they knew far more information than she would have liked about the inheritance and her schemes to obtain it. These interviews wouldn't last long, as detectives got all the information they needed from the two, and could directly confront Ina with it. But before leaving, they would break disturbing news to Ryan, which would make this case even more of a terrible tragedy.
So this inheritance now, it's bigger than anything we're thinking. Which, I mean, I know, obviously, I'm not sure, but by all accounts of looking at it, it looks like it's a scam. Looks like it's the letter has different fonts in it and things, and so, and the fact that your dad and gun or so offensive, so your dad showed up to their report.
That and all the emails that they tried to send back to the sender of those bills, it always came back unbelievable.
The inheritance was a scam.
Glasses can change the way you see the world. So choose yours wisely. That's your perfect guy.
just to get an idea.
My bad, Chad. My fucking phone died, Chad.
So you and Steve were in a relationship. Okay, how long have you guys been together?
13 years.
Okay. Where did you guys meet?
Homeless shelter.
In
All right. Bro, with all due respect, let me say this to you, brother.
How are you 300K in debt?
Let me get this out. I'm in a homeless shelter. The last place I'm looking for somebody is in the homeless shelter. If we're both homeless, how am I gonna have a roof over my head? My point is, if I'm in a homeless shelter and I'm trying to meet somebody, why am I looking for another homeless person? You follow what I'm saying? Go walk around Walmart or Target, maybe go to a laundromat. I don't know. But this is where you're meeting somebody. I'm homeless and you're homeless. Where am I going with that? I'm looking to meet somebody with a home. No, yeah, they should have tits to home. They should have a home. Yes. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. I mean, okay, we're both fucking struggling over here. God forbid. All right, now go ahead.
Say dinner
in North Dakota?
Washington.
In Washington, okay.
The detectives would go on to get more information about Ina and Steve's early relationship, but it wouldn't last long before Ina would start conspiring against Billy and others she wanted to paint as suspects.
And I begged him to, stay away. Basically, forgotten it.
To stay away from
Billy and Lynn. Okay. I don't like calling people nasty, and I've seen them worse than Steve because he's tall and mean looking. People were intimidated by him, just by his look.
So why would you want him to stay away from Billy and Lynn?
Because they're really, really nasty people. Felonies, breaking into places. I knew they did more than pot, smoking more than pot.
Did Steve smoke more than marijuana?
No, he's allergic to marijuana.
Okay. Did he use other drugs?
Not for the longest time.
Was he using?
No.
Okay.
No, after that, after he got the math last time.
Yep.
He's like, screw this. I'm gonna just do what I want and what I want.
Okay. So that's when he started using?
I think so.
Okay.
This first of Ina's lines during this interrogation. She knew Steve had been using long before the incident she described, but in order to make Billy seem like the villain in their lives, she wanted to make it seem as though he was the reason for Steve's drug use. Take note of Ina's body language while she clearly lies. She glances up and avoids eye contact, constantly fidgets and scratches her skin, and most notably stutters and slurs on her speech as she tries to make up a story. Keep this in mind for the rest of the interrogation, and you'll be able to accurately point out when Ina isn't telling the truth. But now, the police would ask her perhaps the most intriguing question. What exactly did she plan to do with the inheritance money?
So when did he find out about this inheritance?
I want to say 3 months ago, 4 months ago.
So what is the inheritance? And then if it showed that first day of Lieutenant Day Kennedy, and you showed us kind of that letter that was on Steve's phone. Is that's the inheritance? That was the letter? Okay.
And he was talking to an actual lawyer, I guess, from London.
But so the lawyer reached out to him and said,
I guess, I don't even know how he found out about it. It just appeared. And he was reading that the money was cursed or whatever. Every single person that went for the Riley money over there,
yeah.
Even the 21-year-old, that passed away.
Clearly, Ina is running out of resources to take suspicion off herself, and the detectives won't take long before making her abundantly aware of how horrible of a liar she is. But for now, they'd like to get some more information on this inheritance, and if Ina would admit to trying to claim it all for herself.
How much money was it?
It ended up, it was supposed to be 17 million, 17,500,000. But with all the property sold off, it ended up being 37.
concerned about my future and what I need to accomplish. So everything comes down to preparation.
One of the best things ever is pension and retirement.
It's good to know your future's protected and have the freedom to pay it forward.
When you're ready for whatever comes next, you're free to fully focus on right now.
Cloud-enabled availability is modernization at its best, including workflow-driven modules, helping to deliver better care for more people. Philips Cardiovascular Workspace. Intelligence in every beat.
Cash and then properties for sale. So I get all that information because from who's the family member? Marcus something Riley? Was that a brother or uncle? That was an uncle. Did he live in Ireland? Okay.
How did it get to, is it starting to be that the lawyer is starting to give him like a time that he's coming to Minot?
Yeah. That's pretty much when he kept saying, I'm gonna show up at this time. And Steve would write down there, and he wasn't there. And then you get the email afterwards that he was gonna come and tell them later and then later.
The detectives would spend the next 25 minutes trying to understand Ina's timeline for the day they planned to receive the inheritance. Whenever she gave a time for when the group went to the airport, she would conveniently change that time entirely, just a few minutes later. But one detail would stay the same. Unlike her original claims to officers on the day of the murder, she would insist that Steve had never gone to the airport, but rather Wes had gone instead to represent Steve. This was confusing, but Ina's reason as to why Steve couldn't make it to the airport would make just as little sense.
And he was drinking beer all day, he was working in the garage, he was spray painting his truck, with the doors and the windows closed, barely drinking any water.
So he consumed the beer and.
Oh, he drank more than that.
Pay attention to Ina here. She's carefully crafting a story to deflect suspicion, but the detectives came prepared.
I've seen him drink cases. On that day. Yeah, it was a case beer.
From probably 6 or 7 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon, so 5, 6 hours. That sound right?
Probably. Yeah.
Did you drink anything else?
Just a glass of water and his tea. I made iced tea because he begged for iced tea.
Steve had no traces of alcohol in his system the day of his death, proven by a blood test and toxicology.
Wow.
So detectives know, clearly, Ina is lying through her teeth.
So I just have a lot of concerns here, okay, and I'm just gonna be honest with you. You told the paramedics when they were there that morning or afternoon that he had been drinking till 5 in the morning. That he'd been consuming alcohol. That's on body cam. Okay, you said he was drinking all day the day before and that he drank his last drink at 5 a.m. Okay, and now you're telling me that's not what you say on the video, okay?
I want to see this video.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna show you the body cam. I'm just telling you that that's what's on there.
Take a deep breath in and exhale. What do you feel? Feel this moment. May you have a beautiful rest of your day.
101, rated R, only Peters for New 13.
Tomorrow doesn't just happen, it's designed. NASDAQ indexes are more than just a convergence of capital and innovation. They are the blueprint of what's next. From biotech, semiconductors, and digital assets to cloud and cybersecurity. NASDAQ indexes ignite growth and empower the world to create what comes next. Because tomorrow is built, one blueprint at a time.
There's reports that Wes came to the house that morning and you said Steve was at the walking clinic. He wasn't at the walking clinic.
Steve didn't want to see Wes anymore.
Okay, but he wasn't at the walking clinic.
He was at the hospital.
He wasn't at the hospital.
We just left with the ambulance when Wes showed up there. That's not what's been replaced. Wes was there prior to.
The time sign.
I want a lawyer. Okay, that's fine.
Realizing she's running out of options to defend herself, and with the detectives closing in, Ina resorts to something surprisingly clever as a last-ditch effort, asking for a lawyer.
I hope, obviously, none of you are ever in a situation, but we've discussed it before, and not even because of these videos. You never ever talk to the police without a lawyer. And I mean, some people are like, well, if I ask for a lawyer, doesn't that seem like I'm guilty? No, it's your right. Because everything you say, they're going to use against you anyway. So they're not on your side. If you ever get jammed up, you say, all due respect, lawyer. That's it. I mean, you say this every video. I understand, but I just hope there's one person out here. No, my point is, if someone doesn't know by now, then...
Am I being arrested? No, you're not being arrested. We're just talking. So, but if you want a lawyer, we can stop talking right now. That's fine.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you the God honest truth. I don't know where that happened. I wasn't there. I wish I was there. I wish I was with him every second of the day. I wish I was every single, but I'm not his goddamn mom. You asked for a lawyer, Ina, so we're just gonna end this now. Okay, I'm talking to you. All right. You are so unbelievable.
The second Ina realized the detective saw right through her story, she folded under the pressure and insisted on a lawyer. Ina had finally realized her game was over. Following this interrogation, Ina would run free while detectives scrambled for concrete evidence that she had poisoned Steve. Ina would continue fighting for her innocence, making more deranged theories, such as Steve drinking the antifreeze out of shame that the lawyer was a fraud, or that she had too been poisoned just months prior. Unfortunately for her, police managed to file a search warrant on apartment 912A, finding multiple alarming items. An old Windex bottle without a cap, containing a bright green liquid suspected to be antifreeze, as well as a Coors Light bottle containing antifreeze found in the garage that had been working in that morning. This exact Coors Light bottle was what Ina used to poison Steve with. Antifreeze contains ethylene glycol, an ingredient that makes the liquid taste sweet. By mixing this with tea, Steve was fully unable to tell this fatal substance apart from his typical morning tea. Additionally, by hiding the liquids in the dark Coors Light bottle, Steve was unable to see the bright green color of this drink. With all of this newfound, completely incriminating evidence, as well as the numerous lies and false claims Ina had told law enforcement, she would finally be arrested on October 30th, 2024.
Who's that?
I know. Please walk up my house.
Yeah, we'll lock it up.
I'll give you the keys.
We'll lock your house up for you.
Why me?
It's all right.
Please, Dad, can we keep them?
It's perfect. But dog food, vet bills. Is this coming out of the college savings? Quicken, can we do this? Nice.
Okay, let's take them home.
Stop guessing and start knowing with Quicken.
In theaters now.
Everyone wants to know, so here it is.
20 days in her life.
I will move forward with purpose. And of course, with style.
Witness history in the making.
I feel energized to serve the American people. Here we go again. Please do.
Melania, rated PG, now playing exclusively in theaters.
Cigarettes and pizza?
What? Pizza was fun.
I never done pizza.
Never been arrested before like this. I've never done anything. I haven't done anything. It seems like I'm an easy scapegoat. Because all I am is an easy scapegoat.
Well, you told multiple people that you would murder. Yeah, maybe understand you're still looking at anything.
Just not grabbing your arm so you don't fall, right?
And I would have done it physically, not.
Busy.
I'm not trying to pull one another.
Nobody out here to watch the dogs? Just you? No friends or anything? Do you have any friends at work that would take them? We just don't want them to die, right?
Why? How long are you holding me?
We don't know. So we'll have our officers grab the dogs. We'll put a hold on them, all right?
6 months following Ina's arrest, she would sit down in the courtroom for one final time, accepting a plea deal for the murder of Steve Riley. It had been a matter of principle for Ina throughout this entire investigation, staying true to her word no matter how delusional it sounded. But in his courtroom, Ina was left with no choice but to finally confess. Ina Theakinoir was charged with murder, intentional, knowing, or with extreme indifference of an adult victim. She was sentenced to life in prison. Her first chance at probation will come in 2050.
How is that a plea deal? That's the worst deal ever. So she admitted it. Bro, first degree? Bro, first degree premeditated. You planned that shit. First degree murder, they got you on first degree. That shit is crazy, man.
Do I still get my play?
I've never seen this. What is this? 19-year-old thinks he can outsmart police with fake ID? You see this?
Do I still get my play or
You're going to jail. Okay, you're not catching your flight today, you're going to jail.
On February 12, 2024, officers were called to a bar in regards to a 19-year-old who was trying to buy alcohol with a fake ID.
Yeah, you know what? Right here came up, asked for 2 Long Island teas, service 2 of them. I have 2 IDs. Set it up for him, so I can't do that stuff. Gets a shot, Long Island tea, goes back over to the table, sends his great friend over with a fake ID that's obviously not him. Takes off, so he knows where he is. I'll be back, chat. I want to put him in the fucking room.
Okay. Did he show you a fake ID? Okay. How's it going, man? Go ahead, put the phone down. My name's Officer Bramble, and I'm with the Airport Police Department. Where's your friend at that was with you? Okay. Okay, can I see your ID real quick? You got a passport? Okay. So who was your friend that you were with?
his name is Taylor.
His name is Taylor? Okay. So how do you know him?
We're coworkers.
Your coworkers? Where do you work with him at?
A Chewy order is on the way for Dash, who was just rescued yesterday by Dave, who's realizing in real time his new dog has a thing for squirrels. And there's Chewy, where Dave will order a harness and everything else Dash needs in life, like delicious food, because squirreling can work up quite an appetite. For low prices and fast shipping for life with pets, there's Chewy.
Detective Alex Croft. Are you familiar with Lance Duran? This killing this baby.
What happened next? Is that two?
I want justice.
Okay. Okay, so you're traveling together? So are you guys flying back to Tampa right now? Do you mind showing me your flight information? Is he trying to run to the gate? Okay, so you guys are flying together? Okay, and I'm going to give you a piece of paper to write his name down so I can have it spelled out. So he's not old enough to drink, right? So did you buy him an alcoholic beverage? Okay, go ahead and write his name down for me if you would. So he was traveling with the guy. He should be at Charlie 27 waiting to get on his flight. Yeah. So we're getting his name right now. So the bartender
bartender said that you walked up and you tried to get 2 of those. Were you getting one for him? Okay.
Well, 2 for me because I have to buy these.
Okay. Okay. Do you have a picture, Taylor?
Guys, can I just say something for the record? I want to go on record. For the tens and thousands that are watching right now, I want to share this with you. Under no circumstances, and I'm going to do this only for educational purposes. I'm not doing this for any other reason. Under no circumstances do you ever do this. Follow me. Ready? Bud, clearly this guy's zesty. Because there are some people that actually think that they can do this. What I'm trying to share with you is, don't ever do this. Notice how the fingers are curled. Now you're doing it. I said I'm doing it for educational purposes. Well, only. Now the clip and picture will live on forever. So great. There's going to be people with profile pictures with you doing that. And then you try to... I don't care. I'm comfortable in my masculinity. You're comfortable in masculinity. You literally told me and Nick to not drink out of straws. You said, and I quote, men don't drink out of sippy straws. They look like tiny swans. So I don't know, like, what, like, all right, you're in a bar. There's women around. You're not sucking on a little tiny straw. Like, I love how you're describing drinking a drink as sucking a straw. Nah, that's crazy as fuck. Listen, I don't use straws regardless, but bro, there's certain times when like a straw is better than not a straw. Yeah, if you get like a McDonald's soda and you put a straw in it, but a cocktail? What are you drinking a straw with a cocktail? Oh, well, what are you a chick? I don't drink out of. You brought it up. I didn't. You said every drink. You didn't just say a cocktail. No.
Any chance that you want to take a selfie together or anything like that? Okay. He should be down by Charlie 27. That's where his flight is.
Jesus Christ.
His name's Taylor. That's him?
Yeah. He's doing my company for about 2 months now.
Okay, so he's fair. Were you surprised when he got up and peaced out?
Yeah, because I was listening. One of the managers was texting me, so I was listening to her voicemail. I saw that interaction, and I thought he'd pick up his stuff and say, bro, let's just go. I was like, well, I'm listening to something. And then he walked off.
So he just peaced out. Wow. Interesting.
And then I'm home sitting here like, well, I guess he went to the bathroom or something.
Bro, how do you make up a big bro? You understand if you just go, yeah, I don't know. What are they gonna do to you? Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know how you spell his name, to be honest, because I don't even working with him. I don't know. I don't know. You have a picture of him? No. So what are they gonna do to you? They're not gonna do anything to you. What do you know? I know nothing.
He didn't ask you to purchase anything for him, right? That was one of my co-workers.
Now on digital. A movie so big, I'm taking it to We'll swear your pants.
Oh, my lucky bread.
The SpongeBob movie, Search for Squarebags, on digital now, rated PG.
Now, when you get a Jimmy John's sandwich, you can add any bag of chips and a drink for only $1. You know, 4 quarters, 10 dimes, or 1 jillion.
Because I got it, actually, Tito's shot. He was like, you can only get one. So I was like, all right, give me a shot.
Okay.
You go talk over here.
Yeah, I was looking at this dude right here.
You're good. Alright, so I'm off at the airport police. You know I get called today?
Yeah.
What happened?
I went up there with my friend's ID, and then he said, leave the cafe before we call the cops, and then, yeah.
You went up there with your friend's ID?
Yeah.
Which friend?
So I have another friend leaving to, I don't even know where he's going. I just met him today.
Okay. Let me see the ID.
Bro. When you start saying, he's a friend of mine, I just met him today, it's over, bro. You're done.
You gotta have a better. As soon as you walk away, you need to start thinking of a story in your head that you're gonna tell. And this is what you came up with, bro. You had at least like 30 minutes.
This guy, I gotta be honest with you, this guy, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm getting a good look at this guy. He doesn't come across as too bright to me.
That is a yes?
Yeah. What'd you go up there? What you trying to do? What were you trying to do with his ID?
What was that?
What were you trying to do with your friend's ID?
I was just trying to get a drink.
Okay, like what kind of drink? Alcohol?
I just said tea.
Where's your ID?
My ID?
Well, you just said a tea?
Yeah, can I get some tea?
So you went up to the
bar,
and you asked for a sweet tea, but you provided an ID?
Can I get a tea?
Okay, so
why would you try to use a fake ID in an airport, the most heavily secured police thing ever? What the fuck?
You're trying to get a fucking drink, and you're using a fake ID at an airport. Oh my god, dude.
Why wouldn't you? Bro,
you're fucking cooked, man. You're cooked.
Let's get it straight. So, like, if I just went to Chick-fil-A and I'm
throwing something else out there too. I'm throwing something else. You want a dead giveaway for someone who doesn't drink alcohol, or for someone who's underage? You want the dead giveaway? A Long Island iced tea. Nobody drinks a Long Island iced tea. I got news for you. Go ahead and order a Long Island iced tea. They look at you like you're a fucking lunatic.
got a tea, and you got a tea, but you got an ID?
I was alcoholic, so I gave him that one, yeah.
I remember I had a Long Island iced tea when I was, it's 17 years old.
Yeah, it's for underage people, or that's what nobody orders a Long Island iced tea.
So I'm drinking it.
Like 7 liquors in there.
I'm in a local Applebee's, and one of our friends, his older brother was the bartender. So we would get drinks. I drank the Long Island iced tea, and I'm like, oh shit, let me get another one. Got another one, dude. As soon as I stood up, I fell. I fell right in the aisle.
That's what it does. It hits you in the knees.
My knees buckled.
You feel okay.
Yeah.
The legs give out.
My knees buckled.
That happened to me in Aruba. I was drinking. What are those drinks? I don't drink those bullshit blender drinks. I was drinking pina coladas with Mom in the afternoon.
Yeah.
The same thing happened to me. I got up and I fell in the sand, and I was laying there.
Yeah.
It's not good, man. It hit you right in the kneecaps. Go ahead.
Los, you are not the main character. No need to fake stories.
What would be your biggest challenge in a job like this?
I shop here a lot. And I feel like I should have it all. Just want to take it all home, eat it up, and shoot it out my eyes. I feel like, give it to me. It's mine anyway.
That is such a good answer.
What's a booster? Somebody that steals clothes from a store and sell it at a discount price? It's like community service. I call it triple F. Fact.
Why is that funny? Dude, you know what's funny, dude? All these fucking years later, like, all these years and years later, you're screaming, dude, you just still fucking taking shots at you. Just like, you can't say anything. You're just getting fucking shots thrown at you. Anyway, let's see what happens with this kid. I like these things, by the way. These you know what I like too? Like the traffic stops when they go get out of the car and they're like, no, I'm not getting out. And like, yeah, you have to get out of the car. And then they drag them out. They lock them up. Dude, just comply. What is
How would the people that just drive away?
Okay, you're out of your mind.
You gotta have like a death sentence.
Bro, here's the thing.
If you just drive away.
The worst, even if you are drunk, bro, you're gonna lose your license for a few months and you're gonna have a surcharge. Don't turn it into a fucking felony. It is what it is. You got busted. That's it. Or whatever. I'm driving without a license. All right, dude, you'll go to court, you'll get a fine. Like, instead they got to turn it into like a felony, obstruction, assaulting a police officer. What are you doing, man? Fucking people, makes me laugh, dude.
I mean, you could even try to play it off like, listen, like, I had a drink or two like a few hours ago. It might be in my system. I don't know.
Can I say something? And I'm going to say this, but I'm going to preface it with this. You know I do not condone drinking and driving. You know, all of you guys take Uber. We take Uber. I go out with Mom.
Oh, no,
I go out with Mom. We go out once a week. The two of us, we do drinks, dinner, the whole bit. Once a week, that's what we do, the two of us. We Uber. What I am going to tell you is this. And again, I have to say it again. I'm not condoning drinking or driving. But what I am telling you is this, and this is not me talking. This is from attorneys that deal with DUI. If you have been drinking and you're busted, right? You know you're busted. Never ever do the field sobriety test because you're always going to fail. They're meant for you to fail. The reason why they have field sobriety tests is because that videotape goes to the prosecutor watching you flop around all over the place like a fucking idiot. That's why they do that, to give it to the prosecutors. So don't give them that, number one. Number two, refuse the breathalyzer. Because now what's happened is they don't have anything documented. Now, yeah, they're going to say, well, you refuse, so now we're locking you up for DUI. That's fine, but you get an attorney. You can go into court or cut a deal with the prosecutor because they don't have anything officially on record unless you crash into a building. You follow what I'm saying? Again, I do not condone it. I'm just telling you. Okay, with that being said.
Don't drink and drive at all.
Don't drink and drive. I just wanted to share that with you. That came from an attorney that I know that deals with DUIs. And guess what? I was drinking with the guy.
Yeah, if you refuse those, they take your blood, and you have to get your blood drawn. You have to get it drawn. They take it. They take your blood.
That's it, bro. Let me just tell you something.
A day in the coquette's life. Cute coquette finds at cute.
That whole thing. There's a lot of. There's a lot of issues with that whole around taking the blood. I'm just telling you that you can refuse, and you're like, okay, well then now we're locking you up for DUI. I'm saying don't do it.
But then you're gonna get like an obstruction charge.
The problem is that here's the thing though. But your attorney can negotiate something. The problem is if you blow into that thing or you do those stupid field sobriety tests that even if you're sober you weren't going to pass them.
Wad, I'm driving in my Honda Civic right now, using Siri to type with a Bud Light in my hand.
I mean, it's a light beer. You're fine. All right, let's go.
Oh my dude.
So you said you thought that you was alcoholic? So you thought you were getting alcoholic use and provided
I
ID?
just took that.
Okay.
I took ID, so I just gave him that one.
All right, well, that's what we're here to figure out.
So you guys can just keep that one too. So.
Where's your friend at?
My
That dude.
that dude? That's me.
No, the ID.
Oh, he gave me his ID while he was here.
He
gave me that ID. I don't know, some dude I met this weekend.
You just said you met him today.
Yeah, today. No, this weekend.
Keegan? Okay, you met him today.
What's that?
You met him today?
Yeah, no, this weekend.
This weekend. And he just gave you this ID. What did he give it to you for? Okay, you met him this weekend, but he was here today, and he gave you this ID for...
Just to have, yeah.
Just to have?
Yeah.
And to use it to buy tea from bars?
Oh, no, not from bars. I just kind of did it today, just kind of...
Okay, just help me make sense of it.
Yeah, just trying to get one, but he gave me that ID.
No, I don't know. What I want you to help me make sense of. So you go up to the Pizza Hut bar, and you say, can I get a tea? And you hand me your ID.
I was trying to get one, but...
What were you trying to get?
An alcoholic tea.
Okay, so you're trying to use this ID to get an alcoholic beverage, okay, right?
Yeah, that's not bad.
Okay. You're aware you can't do that, right?
Yes. And then, so I'm in college too, so it's just like, I was going to use it.
In college, they teach you to make bad decisions. Where you learn in college?
obviously it took long.
Okay, so because what you're telling me just doesn't make sense. You go to the bar with this guy you met this weekend. He gave you his ID because just to have.
Yeah.
And you go up to the bar, give them the ID, say you want a tea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just trying to see if I worked.
Okay, you were trying to see if. Do you think this even looks like you?
No.
Not at all, right?
Yeah.
So why would it even work? Why would you even try it?
I mean, the problem is this: they're gonna come up to you, even if you say I don't have the ID. They're gonna search you, and they're gonna search you, and they're gonna find that fake ID. So now you're using a fake ID. Oh my god, dude! Dude, I had a fake ID once. It wasn't a fake. It was actually real. It was my friend's brother. Yeah, yeah. I tried using it one time. Yeah. What happened? It was a real ID. What happened? What was the problem? The problem was, like, I was at a party, and then there was no more alcohol. I was like, oh, I could do it. It was like the scene from Superman. Yeah, but you had a real ID. What were you worried about? So I go and I have a few things on the counter, and I give him the ID, and he looks. He's like, all right, get out. And then I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? He's like, bro, just get out before I call the cops. I'm like, all right, can you just give me that back? He's like, get the fuck out. So he just took it. And never gave it back. So, oddly enough, when I was 19, there was a guy in a neighborhood, and he was a few years older than me. Same everything, same height, same look, everything. I said, listen, could you do me a favor? Can I get a fake ID using your information? He goes, yeah, just don't jam me up. So I take I think I took like his birth certificate or whatever I did. I went down and I got a duplicate license made. When I filled out the paperwork, I used my social security number. Bro, a couple of years ago, I ran into this guy at a Yankee game, and we're bullshitting. He goes, you know what? He goes, it's really funny. He goes, you know, my whole life, your social security number kept popping up. He goes, I bought 2 homes, a car. He goes, I bought a yacht. Not a yacht. He goes, I bought a boat. And he goes, your number. He goes, my wife would be like, whose social security number is this? I go, I don't know. He goes, I could never tell anybody because I didn't want to get jammed up. He goes, finally, I went to the bank, and I was doing something at the bank. They're like, what? Whose social security number? Like I don't know. They're like, okay, we're gonna remove it for you. Dude, he told me this story. You're talking about 30-something years later. He goes, your social security followed me around my whole life. All right, dude, that's the plot of Wolf of Wall Street. Just stop. That's the plot of the movie Dope.
Why would you take a guy's ID that you met this weekend and think that they don't look anything like you, that you'd be able to go to a bar and use it to get something?
I don't know. People use fake IDs all the time, so I just assumed that I would get one.
So you're aware that it's a fake ID?
I didn't know if it was fake. I just gave me it.
Well, it's fake because it's not yours. It might be a real ID, but it's not yours.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Give me 1 second. Where's the voice? You stand up. No, fake. Did you go? Did you talk to the bar?
Yeah.
What they said?
They said that he presented that to them, tried to get a Long Island iced tea.
So did you ask for a regular tea or ask for a Long Island iced tea?
I just said tea. Can I get a tea? I get alcohol, and obviously I knew it was the alcoholic.
Okay.
But I'm assuming that he knew.
Okay. Where's your stuff at?
Myself?
Yeah.
Okay. How are you?
It's inside. Okay.
Take a stare right there for right now.
Tired of chronic stomach issues after eating? Ask if it could be EPI, a condition where the body doesn't make enough enzymes to properly digest food. With every meal and snack, take control. Pancrease, ease the symptoms of EPI. Ask a doctor if pancrease can help. Important safety information for pancrease. Pancrease is a prescription medicine that helps people digest food when their pancreas doesn't make enough enzymes.
Hey, quick question. Just so we get the verbiage correctly, did he ask for a tea or a Long Island?
He asked for a Long Island tea.
That's what he asked for?
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Why would that matter?
You here alone other than the friend that you're with?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't really mean to cause any harm or anything, so.
So you're not causing any harm, but what you're doing, you're breaking the law, okay?
Yeah.
The laws are in place for a reason, and you can't just go somewhere and use somebody's ID to buy drinks or do anything. If you have to use your ID, you have your ID, you're underage, you can't drink, you can't drink, right? All right, so why even try? And then you do it, and you give them the ID, then you take off, like when they say something.
He told me to. He said, leave the cafe, and then he
that's not what the bartender told us.
I swear on anything that he said. He said, leave the cafe or I'm calling the cops.
Well, you left the cafe and they called the cops, so it's lose.
Yeah.
Alright, so you want to know one other nice piece, so go ahead and give me a favor. I got you. Go ahead and stand right back there. Come on.
Do I still get to catch my flight, or
you're going to jail? Okay, you're not catching your flight today. You're going to jail. Okay, come on. Let's go.
So I mean, I'm doing a business trip for Monday. I'm not even paying for my flight.
The flight. Whenever you get released, you come back, tell me to rebook your flight. Tell them you missed it due to unforeseen circumstances or whatever you want to tell them.
Am I getting out today then, or?
Once you get down to the jail, they'll be able to tell you all that.
So anytime you're arrested, there's an arraignment process afterwards. So you have to take the totality of the circumstances and the charges you're being charged with to determine whether or not you're going to be released on bond, personal or cognizant bond, or if you're going to have to be transported to the actual prison.
Can I call somebody to stay
right
here?
Once you get to the jail, they'll be a bond.
I just need to call him if I get on the plane. I'd rather have him here.
So is that the cops being extra?
You're not making a phone call right now.
The cop is literally doing his job. The cop's hands are tied. He's got to do his job.
Any kind of drugs or alcohol or anything in the car? Can I help you with something? Okay, do you have the insurance?
This happens a lot. The kid gets pulled over and like the mother shows up and it's and then they wind up locking up the mother. And the mother goes down.
Doing 73 and a 55.
They lock the mother up.
Like weed in the car. You know,
They take the mother to the hoosh down.
So there's stuff in his car, is what you're telling me?
That's what it looks like.
You're gonna get him out and look through the car?
I'm gonna search the vehicle.
Hop out for him, bud.
Don't get out of the car! Don't get out of the car! The mother said, don't get out of the car!
Why? Get out of the car.
Get out of the car!
Because it smells like weed in the car and they're shaking the car. Step back here. I'm gonna take a look through the car. Do you have anything in there? Looks like a little bit of weed or anything. If you don't move, you are gonna get arrested too, ma'am. If you don't move, you need to leave my stop now. You need to leave my stop.
We'll never for speeding up.
Chill, I'll be back.
Woman doing? This is exactly what I'm talking about, bro. Makes no sense.
Are you insane?
Makes no sense.
You need to leave my stop now.
You can
Get back in your car and leave. I'm telling you right now.
I will be here with my. He is pushing me.
You're under arrest.
Get on video.
No, you're under arrest.
Get on video.
You're under arrest.
Get up.
Get on the
Are
ground.
you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you. I told you to stop.
Get on video, Bryce. Get on video. Are you kidding me right now? Get off of me. Are you kidding me?
Stop. For nothing. What you do?
Off. What are you doing?
What you
Get
do?
on video
What you
now.
do?
I did nothing. Get up.
Can I just throw something else out there? Can I throw something else out there? You should be arrested for naming your son Bryce.
What'd you do? Are you kidding me?
What'd you do?
I did nothing. I stopped for my son.
Relax. Stand up.
Get off. Get off.
You want to go to jail too?
My
hands are up. My hands are up.
My hands are up. Get off. Who are you?
Hold around.
What is wrong with you?
I haven't done anything to you. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. You're under arrest.
Help. Help.
Stop. I told you to stop.
Hands off. What the f*** you do?
You don't get out of my face.
What?
You're going to get tased.
What am I doing?
Stop. What am I doing?
Oh my God.
You're going to get tased. I already have him on the way, bud. Stop. I told you. I told you.
Give me it, mother. Give me it. I'll record you.
You're under arrest.
Mother, give me your phone.
Put your hand behind your back.
Bro is yelling, "Mother, mother, no!"
You're arrest.
Mother, give me your phone.
Put your
Mother,
hand behind your back.
bro. Who the fuck says mother? Bro, I got your back and I love you. I'm not getting locked up for you, so. What the fuck's your problem? I'm not getting locked up. I go, yeah, I go like this. I go, yeah, I'll see you at home, pal. Oh, you're a piece of shit. You think I'm gonna get thrown to the ground and get handcuffed? What? Fuck out of here. Oh, you're an asshole. No. You're an asshole. Dude! Keep an eye on the... Yeah, who cares? What? Wow, that's fucked. You like that? You like the way he told me? You said you wouldn't go to jail for me. Bro, I'm not gonna get locked up. You got pulled over going 70, whatever you got pulled over doing. Okay, get a ticket, man. What am I gonna do? Go over there and start mouthing off the cop?
You're under arrest.
For what, mother?
You want to go to jail tonight? Stop.
The police are illegally arresting my mother for nothing. She did nothing wrong.
Stop.
The sheriff.
Put your other hand behind your back.
My mother for nothing.
Put your other hand behind your back. I told you.
He's abusing her right now.
Put your hand behind your back.
He's literally abusing her right now. Listen, I don't know why he's going this hard, though. It doesn't make sense. Listen, he said you're under arrest. Like, he could have just said, listen, man, get back in your car, get back in your car. But she didn't listen, bro.
She can't breathe.
She can't breathe.
Well, you got to keep your hand behind your back.
Keep your hands on your back now.
I can't breathe.
Now. Just listen.
I can't
Just listen. Let me put you in. She can't breathe.
Touch me again, you're going to get tased.
She can't breathe.
Touch me again,
She can't
you're
breathe.
going to get tased.
I didn't. Okay,
I'm telling you right now.
I'm not touching you, am I?
Back up.
No.
I can't breathe.
Why can nobody breathe? Where's the bathroom? Let's not go down this road. Please. Please. I was having a good day, and I'm not doing this. Get off me.
Back
What
up.
am I doing illegal? What am I doing illegal? What am I doing illegal? Let her breathe. Officer, I'll let my mom breathe right now.
Really? Stop.
Hey, put your hand behind
Put your hand behind your back.
Put your hand behind your back, please.
I'm not going to tell you again.
We're
Put
gonna
your hand
analyze
behind
this
your
footage,
back.
bro. All right,
We're analyzing.
we're gonna analyze this footage. We're totally out of control. Now, if you're in this situation, right? Would you not just be cooperating? Bro, here's what I've been saying, and here's what I learned as a very young man. Oh. Okay? What I've learned is this.
You're not going to settle anything on the street. If the cop wants to put you in handcuffs, you'll have your day in court, you'll have your attorney, whatever it is. You think you're going to do this kind of shit on the street? Do not resist. Cuffs go on you. You comply. You're going to get there. They'll set bail, whatever it is, you're going to go home. And then you deal with it in the court. You think you're going to do all kinds of resisting and go crazy? You can't do it. It doesn't work that way.
I'm not gonna tell you again. What did she do wrong? What did she do wrong, sir? What did she do wrong to be slammed on the ground? Tell me. Tell me, please. Tell me. Hands are up. Behind your back. Hands are up. Hands behind your back. Hands are up. Behind my back. You're going back. Go, Bryce, go.
Go, Bryce, go.
What did I do wrong? Get back on the ground! No, why am I being arrested? Get on the ground. What am I going? Why am I being arrested? Behind your back. Why am I being arrested? Tell me. I have illegal rights. It's not dangerous for you.
She's like walking in the middle of the highway.
Tell me why I'm being arrested. Why am I being arrested right now? Why am I being arrested right now? Tell me. Stop. Why are you down on your knees? Down on your knees. Get down on your knees and wait.
He has a hurt hip? And she's got handcuffs on. She's running all over the streets.
Get down!
What do you mean this is Los's origin story? That doesn't even make sense. That's not even make sense.
On your knees! Get down! Somebody record this!
Somebody record this!
Record it, please! Why am I being arrested right now? What's the... Dean, I'm okay. Just give me some minutes. I got two detained. Stay down! Stay back! Get on your knees!
I've been trying to.
You're both going to jail tonight. Get on your knees. Get on your knees.
Why am I being arrested? I'm not the family.
I'm telling you again.
That's the whole neighborhood. The whole neighborhood.
Get on your knees, please. On your knees and do not move. Stay right there.
Hey, Emma, come here.
Stay right there.
Emma, recording. What he did is ridiculous. This is all over social media. Just wait.
Both are getting in the car. You stay right there. You just stay on your knees?
Where's my phone?
You gonna stay on your knees?
Yes, sir. I'm not
Stand up when you get in the car.
Where's my phone?
Stand up, you get in the car.
I have to
Stand up.
right there.
Get my phone.
Just go.
Get my phone.
Stand up, you're getting in the car.
Hey, check your phone.
Stand up for me.
Emma, grab my phone right there. Emma.
Get in the car. I don't know why you don't know how to listen. You're under arrest.
For what?
His family members are showing up faster than the cops. Where is the backup, dude? This is bad. Look how come
to jail tonight.
Me, couldn't breathe. He's gonna get into the step.
Yep.
All over Facebook.
Let's see, please. You are going to jail tonight. Hit me.
I love how these people threaten me with Facebook. Dude, my back. Hey, bro, put me all over Facebook, bro. No one's gonna see it. Oh, who's gonna see it? My grandmother? My grandmother. No one's gonna see it, bro. Who gives a fuck about Facebook?
Make it felony. Make it felony, please. Get your big feet in there.
I never watched some Big Ed and oh, we gotta get to Big Ed.
Oh, there's a felony. Good job.
Hey, I'm not doing anything wrong.
Fine.
Why am I being arrested?
You're being arrested for
what?
Disorderly conduct.
For what?
And obstruction. Disorderly.
Obstruction to what?
Me.
What did I do to you?
Get in my face and grab
I did not get in. I touched you once.
did.
I rubbed your shoulder once.
You're going to jail too.
For what?
So you know.
Are you sober right now?
Oh, I'm 100%.
Are you sure?
Dude, he goes, I just rubbed your shoulder. What? You're touching a police officer. Like I understand, but like, it's like, oh, I only rubbed you rubbed my shoulder. I forgot.
You don't sound very sober.
Back here.
Hairs are, hey, look, hairs are on my back.
Look at him. He's going in your car.
I'm doing nothing wrong.
Just for a minute. You people need to move on to that lawn up there now.
Right, so what am I doing wrong? Besides speeding.
Get in the car.
I know, I am seriously.
Get in the car.
You can be polite there.
Move your foot.
How did they all pull up that quick? I guess they're in the area. Who knows?
Christ. Go into that lot now! Give me a minute. will you tell them they can slow down? Jesus Christ. Hope you enjoyed jail tonight.
Your dick must be small.
I got fish my breath, dude. Yeah, I'm out of breath. I got this. So, I just pulled him up for speed. Looks like he's got weed in the car. Mom pulls up on scene. I tried to tell her, hey, he's got weed in the car. I'm going to pull him out of his car. She loses her, gets out of the car, starts interfering with my stuff. And then I tell her to move on. She won't. Tell her she's under arrest. She says she isn't. And we go from there. Yeah, I'm good. I just got to catch my breath. Their whole family apparently is up there in that parking lot. I lost my flashlight. I've got their phones around here. They like to play the game. Oh, I should have a flashlight somewhere.
You know what the thing is about this? We're watching this and we're looking at it from his perspective, right? Yeah. Dude, what if, this kid Bryce, what if he's a lunatic? What if he goes for a guy's gun or something? You don't know. You don't know anything. We don't know anything.
That's why they get arrested.
That's some scary shit. You're by yourself and you got this crazy woman or her fucking kid Bryce.
Maybe get better things out of.
Why am I just reading Los's breathing patterns? Like,
we just move on.
How does everything? No, because how does everything become an insult to me?
I don't know, to be honest.
What the fuck was I gonna say? Fuck, I was gonna say something.
Yeah, I'm good, man. I just... No. Okay. So, I go to stop this car doing 73. So I said, well, I'm going to get him out and I'm going to search the car. Well, she doesn't like that. So she's telling him not to get out. I get him out back here. She comes, start interfering with my stop. I tried to tell her to get back in the car. She wouldn't listen. So I told her she's under arrest. Said she's not under arrest. We wrestled, took her down a few times. He kept getting in my face, kept trying to grab my arm. So she's definitely going to jail for obstruction, probably disorderly, and she spit on me. She is cuffed behind her back. Yeah, the whole time I'm trying to get her cuffed, he's down in my face trying to grab me. I lost my flashlight. Had his ID right here. It's somewhere in the grass. Where the hell is my flashlight? Is that it? There it is. Yeah, I got my flashlight at least. But their whole family members are all in that parking lot right there. I don't know. They all were stopped, screaming, yelling. What's the kid? Well, he's at least getting a ticket for the speed, and then I think he should be charged disorderly. And we'll see if I find any weed in the car. But there's shake and all sorts of stuff in there. Yeah. And there's mom. That's mom's car. I think that needs to go to the impound lot.
Tell you what, let's get. Why don't you just take her to jail, and you can get him his license later. So
I got to find his license and figure out what his name is. I hadn't done that yet.
Okay.
We haven't gotten to that point.
All right. Well, if we can't find a license, we can't find a license. But okay, we'll get his. Ryan and I will ID him. He'll get loose. Her off the scene.
Oh yeah. I got his ID, so I'll run it real quick and save it and save the. I don't know if that's hers or not. Sounds good.
I have so many connections, you have no idea what you did with. We have that all on video.
Huh?
It's going on everything.
I have it on video too, ma'am.
Great.
So.
Hey, cool, man, couldn't stay with my 17-year-old.
You're right.
And then you forced me on the ground.
We're not going to sit here and argue, ma'am.
Your job is on the fucking line. You don't know my connections. It's going on. It's going down.
Okay.
I will be,
That's perfectly fine.
I hope your kids, I hope your wife, I hope they all get, because you are all
I hope your kids and wife get fucked.
Because you're a fucker. You heard her.
What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know.
How dare you treat me and my son that way?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's all fun and games to you, isn't it?
Not really. Is your name Jessica?
You don't say that.
Is that your name?
Yeah.
Okay. Like I said, your name's Elaine.
Yeah.
That's fine. Here's his ID. So, all right, I'm out of here with her. Is this your phone? Do you want that to go with you or go to your son?
Yeah.
You want to go with you or your... All right, well, I'll go with you then.
Motherfucking ass, I'm gonna blow this up on you.
Okay.
Why? You don't know who you with.
Okay.
Ah! Ah! What am I?
17.
Don't kill me. I'm on the ground telling you I can't breathe, and you still got your knee in my back. I couldn't breathe. Who the f do you think you are? You don't even know what you just said. What's your name, fat ass?
My name?
Fat ass? Is that it? That looks about right.
Negative.
Fat ass. Well, that sounds right. That's it.
Oh, wait,
This is what you got.
And she had to throw a fat ass little dick. Like,
What? You don't know who I know around here.
that's gonna go well. You know what's funny? All of this shit is recorded. Like, and what she tried to, what she's like, oh, I'm gonna put it on everything. Dude, this is out there for all time now. I think she's drunk. You know what she likes?
Throw me down?
She's pulled up drunk.
Oh, yeah.
He's going. He goes. Shh.
Fat ass motherfucker with a small f***ing. Just blow this shit out. You fucking guy.
Listen,
You should have just been like, dude, it's average.
The right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be held against you in court of law. Right, that current question or any question you cannot forward on. One of the employees about 5 authorities. Your same rights I just told you. There you go. Exercise them now.
The mother was taken to jail on the charges of obstructing and resisting arrest. She is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Interesting. Okay.
What if there was a technology where humans could live like animals by pretending to be an animal?
This is like Avatar. This is nothing like Avatar. We call it hoppers.
From Disney and Pixar.
Lunchtime! You put him down! He was gonna hit you!
Oh yeah, she got me. It's pond rules. Pond rules. Disney and Pixar's Hoppers. Rated PG. You still wanna?
That's weird now.
The first to see it February 28th. In theaters everywhere March 6th. Tickets available now.
What are you, crazy? Get out of the way!
Team Killer live streams after taking his final dick dump.
Is it going? Hey everybody, just figured I'd send a quick check.
This is Paul Ferguson. Tragically, his brother Timothy passed away just prior to this live stream.
For those of you who are...
Wait, what do you mean his brother? I got a horrible feeling about this. I mean, there's nothing, but obviously, take a look at this guy. He's not right. I mean, let's be perfectly honest. This guy is not right at all. I mean, but look at the shape of him, dude.
unaware. My little brother has passed away, and it's a lot to deal with, but we're fine.
With such devastating news, viewers quickly showed him support during this terrible time. But unbeknownst to Paul's fans, this would be his last live stream ever. Because as it turns out, Paul...
Dude, what the? Oh no! What?
911, what's your emergency?
Okay, that'll work. Yeah, and my phone's not ringing.
On the 6th of July, 2022, at 6:37 p.m., police were called to assist with a medical emergency just outside of Grand Rapids in Michigan. The caller, Shonda Vander Ark, mother of Paul and Timothy, had told paramedics that Timothy wasn't breathing. Just 7 minutes after arriving on the scene, Timothy was pronounced dead. Officers had never seen anything like it. Timothy was malnourished, bruised, and hypothermic. There were bones protruding from his skin. Despite being 5'8", he weighed just 69 pounds. Most concerning was where they actually found Timothy. He was lying in a small closet that reeked of urine and feces. Inside was a blue tarp and an Amazon box. And just outside were a pair of ankle shackles. There were also multiple cameras around the room and an alarm on the door he was found in. Undoubtedly, something was incredibly wrong, but police hadn't even scratched the surface of just how horrible this case would turn out to be. So, to maybe shed a little light on what just happened here, Officer Sean Stefanich decides to talk to his seemingly grieving mother, Shonda.
Oh, ma'am.
Hold on a second. There's a brand new Dr. Insanity out. Mom realizes her daughter just decapitated someone.
Hey, when I hear this, I feel like just like all the stars align for us. Like this is what we're made for right here. Forget about just like I killed someone, whatever. You know how psychotic you have to be to decapitate a human being?
But what if you did it by accident? Like,
how my friend?
Have you ever seen Hereditary?
You're talking about that movie.
Have you seen Hereditary?
Stop it. You're not accidentally decapitating anybody. I knew.
Are you out of your mind? So we got the brand new Dr. Insanity. If you're watching this and you're on YouTube, please hit the like button.
Like and subscribe.
I want to say that I hope you guys enjoy this video, even though we didn't get nominated for the best duo. I hope that you can still enjoy these, even though we're not worthy.
Tara McCauley sits beside her 19-year-old daughter, Kiara. Unbeknownst to her, both of their lives are about to change forever.
This my house is crazy.
There's a deceased person in your garage. That's why it's a crime
There's
scene.
a body in there?
Yes. Stand up for me.
Kiara is a deranged teenage killer. She just brutally killed...
Stop! Wait, no.
That's funny to you.
Because that legitimately sounds like something I would say. A deranged killer.
What did you say?
Kiara is a deranged teenage killer.
That would be one of my lines. She's a deranged teenage killer. That's one of my lines. That's why I respect. Go ahead.
She just brutally killed her ex-girlfriend with a 3-foot-long sword.
Okay. Dude.
Oh my god!
Girlfriend meaning friend.
Oh my god!
Girlfriend meaning like
That's the part that you're questioning, not the fucking sword.
Yeah, but that plays into the whole thing. Like, was it like a romantic thing gone wrong?
Who knows, man?
That's what I'm
It's a fucking sword.
The sword.
It's a sword.
Body lines.
Dude. What are we? Girlfriend meaning friend or girlfriend meaning like
That's the part that you're questioning, not the fucking.
Body would be just the start. The investigation that followed would reveal a violent teenage couple.
What the actual fuck?
Ew, nigga. Ew,
Did you see his
nigga.
face?
Ew.
Watch his face. Don't look away.
Start. The investigation that followed would reveal a
He's got the flock of seagull hair from 1982. He's got those gauges in his ear. He's got those fucked up tattoos with the devil worship.
Nah, hold on. Usually I just let this shit go. I ignore it because they're dumb. What the fuck do you mean Los? That shit makes, that doesn't even remotely make sense. Actually, you're gonna piss me off tonight, bro.
Los.
They're walking amongst us and they walk into Walmart after 1 a.m. in pajamas. If you're anywhere in public after 12 midnight, nothing good ever happens. Believe me when I tell you. I disagree.
Wild teenage couple whose actions left officers, family members, and detectives in utter shock as their horrifying crimes slowly began coming to light.
Who has a game over here,
She like slashed on her knee. That's like here. There's a big ass sword, and then there's blood stains all over a little bit.
I want to get the garage. Steve goes, oh, I just did it. Lost it there.
One card, 2 ways to pay. Get a debit card that lets you pay later. Sign up with Klarna now. No credit impact to apply.
Dude, Dr. Insanity, you're fucking.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna lay down and go to bed. I love y'all. It's 300. Stay safe, please. Whoever in the street, I really appreciate you for being in the street, man. I really do appreciate it, man. Yeah. And excuse me. I hope you have a good rest of your night, man. And I hope you sleep good, man. 300, man. Stay safe.